Afternoon, folks. Won't be long now, just making sure everything's set up right, as this is the first time I've streamed on YouTube and it's a little bit different from Twitch. But everything looks good, I think. Let me know in the comments if anything is broken, if the volume of anything is too high or too low. It's easy to fix that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think we're all good here actually. There seems to be quite a large delay on Twitch as well, so I think it's around 30 seconds or so, so if you ask a question and I don't answer, have a wait for about 30 seconds until I answer it. As far as quality goes, I think it's the same as Twitch. It should just stream in 720p. I think it transcodes automatically to lower resolution, so if you're having trouble watching the full resolution stream, you should be able to drop it down to 480 or 360. I think that's how it works anyway. Okay, let's get on with this. Okay, so I just wanted to do a small map for Planet Phillip's competition. This is what I have so far. The idea is that it's a sea fort, so it's out in the middle of the ocean with nothing else around it, and obviously it's abandoned. And obviously the Combine has moved in to repurpose it for something or other. I don't know what that is yet, I haven't built it. The basic idea is the player will probably come in here somewhere, and they've got to find a way inside, and then just, I guess, explore around until they get ambushed. I haven't quite decided how that's going to happen yet. I've got a couple of ideas. What I want to happen is, this is kind of fairly non-linear at the start here, so the player can come up here, this door's locked, and they can explore up there. You can also get underwater. There's going to be some stuff down here they can find. I've already got some crates and things. Obviously I haven't built a lot of this out yet, but I want to kind of have lots of little secrets hidden under the water here. Perhaps some like other hidden entrances into the base. But yeah, I haven't really built any of that out yet. It's still pretty rough. But yeah, the idea is, so they kind of start off on the bottom level here, which again isn't really built yet. I want to use this area as kind of the exit of the level, so there's going to be a boat in here that the player gets on to exit. These doors will open and they'll come out and exit there, I think. That's what I'm planning right now. But what I kind of want to happen is they explore around in here, and eventually they'll end up going up this tower into this area here. Obviously none of this is built yet, it's just roughed out. But there'll be like a control room inside this brush here, so there'll be like a big view looking out like this. There's going to be something in there that they push, and something will happen, I don't know what. And then they'll have to exit going back there. What I'm thinking I might do is there's this map in the Zestora pack for Quake, which some of you may have played if you played Quake back in the day. But there's a map where you go through the entire level and there's not a single enemy, and you pick up an item at the end, and then you have to fight your way back to the beginning of the level where you just came. It's a really, really cool level. I can't remember the name of it. But I'm kind of getting a bit of a vibe like that, so the map starts out as kind of like a puzzle and exploration map as you're kind of exploring around this base, and then once you perhaps collect the item up here, or whatever you do up here, that will trigger the Combine ambush perhaps, and then you have to fight your way back down to the beginning of the map again. Yeah, I don't know. I have to put something in here. There's going to be some kind of a button in here that opens up more areas of the map. I think what I might do is have a button in here that opens up this door, and then put other doors like this in the map as well. So when the player notices that this door is open, he'll perhaps get the idea that all of the doors like this have opened. So I think the initial route will be coming up here, seeing that this is locked. I was going to have a route jumping onto here and going in here to get to the main room. I'm not quite sure about that now. I might have them come up round here first, have some gameplay around here, perhaps some like a jumping section here with a quick route back up from the water here, and then get them into this room here and out here into the watchtower. I then have these doors open up, which opens up a bunch more routes. I have another one of these doors up here somewhere for them to notice. That could be a plan. I was going to have some gameplay here as well, so initially I was just going to have them jump into here and have a button kind of here which opens this door, which makes sense, and then have the player come in here and then have kind of like a stairway going up here, then have some gameplay of them going up the different floors here, which is why I built out this bit to have multiple floors, and then having them come out onto the roof here. This roof looks down into this area. Yeah, I don't know, we'll work it out. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants right now. Also need to add a doorway to get onto this balcony. Might have a couple of hidden crates here or something. Now all the detailing here hasn't really been done yet, it's just kind of roughing out the shapes, so there's no like crazy detail added just yet. These combined structures, I eventually want to have them like eating up parts of this building, so I'll add that in later. Right now it's just kind of very basic, just getting the initial shapes in. I've got another combined room here. I'm going to have like another button or control panel here which opens up something. Perhaps it'll open up the way to the tower there. I just want to have, the more raised up it is, I want that to be like a denotation of the progress you've made, so the higher up you get, the more stuff there is to kind of unlock and progress even higher. Which is why I want the main objective to be up here at the very top. I want to use this landing pad for a combined dropship to drop off troops. That'd be quite fun. If I do that though, I haven't actually looked at the repelling combine to see how they work, but if you can trigger troops that have been dropped off here to run down here and then repel, or if you just have to have them spawn in as repellers. Not sure, I'll have to look that up. I might have to add some stairs here, if that's the case. But yeah, it's all up in the air at the moment. I'm just kind of roughing it out. Let's see. Just got some stairs in it. I was thinking about having a block here as well that the player can remove, so they can't come up here straight away. Right now I guess I should build out this section and have the ascending floors here. I might have a window here so the player can see into this area but can't get to it yet until they perhaps open another combined door. Could be an idea. Let's see, let's grab this door. See how big I need to make the entranceway. Pretty big. Okay, let's think, how am I going to do this? Ah yes, I know. That should work. Might have to shrink this down a little bit. It's about there. It's just a whole brush, isn't it? Yeah. Cut that off there, and there. Whoa. And hammer crashes. Why? Nobody knows. And of course it didn't save any of that. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, get rid of that. That looks good to me. Let's not worry too much about texturing right now. Just going to use some dev textures. Just want to get the right shape here. Alright, let's see here. So if I get this and move it. Like so. What does that look like in the open state? Oh, that's idle open, that's what we want. Yeah, it kind of overlaps a bit there. And we'll have to move it. Up there. This door's just trolling me now. I think we'll just keep it like this. Just want to get the basic shapes in, make sure it all connects up. Lovely. So what I want to do, I'm going to put a wall here, but this section here I'm going to have looking into here, and then they come up and there's going to be some stairs probably right here that go up into this section. That's probably what's going to happen. Bring these along. section here. Oops. Something like that, maybe. Let's see, how do I want to handle this? Certainly don't want the window to be that thick. I think what I'll do is I'll cut it off here. Shrink this in like this. I'll just make a window in this. Like so. Okay, how do we want to handle this staircase? Might actually have the staircase go up here and round. Should really build out the side of here first to get a better idea of what this side of the actual structure looks like. It's probably a good plan. Probably. Don't want all this. I don't want the side of this to just be completely flat. That'll look really boring. I want to have some kind of outcropping, perhaps even here, but maybe. That'd be quite cool actually, have the player come outside and then go up some stairs on the outside and come back in, perhaps. Yeah, I like that plan. So if I grab this. Something like that. Come out a bit. Actually, I don't have it. So then see, how do I want to do this? I might have this area recessed into the ground a little bit because it looked very, very silly having a window right on ground level like this. You'd have to crouch to see through it, which is kind of stupid. There's our player start, a good size reference. Pro tip, use the info player start to get a good size reference. Don't just wing it. Yeah, look. So I actually need it. Probably about there, yeah. So let's see here. I don't want to do this. Something like that. Update. Bring that down. See, so we can just bring you in. So let's all bring you down like this. Then obviously we'll just have to build some small little steps here. Make this area make some sense. Yeah, size 8 steps should be quite nice. Let's see, what do I want this to look like? That doesn't look right at all. What have I done here? There we go. Nice. Let's get I'll just mirror these stairs. Again, detail. Something like that. Lovely. I think I'll just have this part as solid wall. Like so. Oh, where's all my dev textures gone? I've gone blind. I really have gone blind. What's going on here? Okay, so you can actually texture this. Oh dear, I see a problem. There we go. glass or something there at some point. Not too worried about that right now. I think I'll keep this though, that'll look quite nice there. Should blend in with the rest of this, yeah. Maybe round some of these off later on, not too worried about detailing right now. Okay, so now what I want is... actually I want a wall right here, if you don't mind. Oh wait a minute, I've just pulled it the wrong direction. Okay. This has to be a lot longer, otherwise these stairs are going to be really, really steep and it'll look really bad. So this is going to have to come out more to about there at least. That'd be my guess. Do I want to use 8 or 16? Probably 8. Yeah. And then we just pull this out a bit more. It's about there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's group these up. Something like this. Looks pretty good, I think. A little edge here. Could do. That was ugly as sin. Don't really like it sticking out like that, but never mind, eh? Shit happens. Do I want a ledge on the other side? Maybe I do. I can add that later. That's cool. So we've got a nice outcropping here. So I kind of want to use the outside as a vista that the player can revisit a lot. So every time they come outside they get a nice view of the ocean and whatever I decide to put in the skybox. I see the helicopter pad above them, which is kind of cool. I might have to move around this tower quite a lot because these combine fortifications, whatever you want to call them, probably going to get in the way here. Of course, another problem here could be that the player will just come around here and jump in here. Easy enough to fix, but still. Okay, so the player comes up here. Might have a door here with just some boards over or something that they have to break through. Put something underwater here as well. Might have a little gap here actually that the player can swim into and perhaps find a crate or something. Okay, so Oh, did I not bring this out far enough? I am an idiot. There we go. I know what I might do here. Perfect. So. Not sure if I like this concrete texture here. Might change it later. I'm not sure it fits in with the rest of it. Kind of got these. What am I using out here? Oh, same thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks a little bit too clean. I think I want something a little bit more weathered, especially for these outside bits. Maybe not the inside, but yeah, I don't know. Down here. Let's see what we've got. Oh, that's too clean. Something dirty. Maybe this. I guess it kind of works. See how it looks in game, I suppose. Now, this area would be quite dark in game because the sunlight is coming from kind of this angle. So most of this will be lit with ambient light, not direct sunlight. Keep that in mind. I have to put some lighting in here somewhere. Yeah, I'm terrible with hotkeys in Hammer. I don't know very many. Okay, let's see. Don't really have a thin kind of texture for these kind of things. Let's have a look. Oh dear, I don't know. So many textures. I'll find something later. Okay, so this needs to be on here as well. I think I want a small arch here. That'll look quite nice. Might even take this and borrow it. Let's see, where are we? Perfect. Just have to fix. Ugh. Don't like that at all. I'll kind of do, I guess. Okay. What I do want here is more of these. So just move some of these over. Let's see how we're doing. I think we've got some more variations of these. So it's 1A, 1B. Okay, let's go 1A then. This doesn't look too robotic. Something like that. So I think I want some more of these up here. Oh god, what did I just do? No, we're okay. Something like this. Lovely. Do I want arches or do I want doors? I think arches for outside. I kind of want a, what do you call it? My brains tend to mush. Boats, don't want boats. Here we are. That'd be way too big for a doorway. Way too big. This kind of thing would be interesting to use underwater as a kind of secret area or something. Oh, that's kind of nice as well. Let's get some of these in the map. So, yeah, I mean we can't use it here, but I could use it for windows up here, right here maybe, something like that. They fit exactly with the wall width I'm using. The tricky part is getting the brushes to match up to the sides when you've got a curve like this, but they could look really cool. Should probably use them in the other side of the map so the light comes through them. Get some nice shadows. Build the bars. Leave that there for now, so I don't forget about it. What? God, I never noticed this before. It's from there. Ha! Okay. Let's see here. Fixed! Wait a minute, it needs to something like that. Ugh, what have you done? There we go. No one will ever know. Okay. These are detail, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, you know what? Maybe I just... something here. Where are we? Well, that's kind of nice. Might have to use that in my map somewhere. How big is this exactly? Could be perfect for blocking up this hole. Or maybe not. I think these bars are a little bit too wide. Let's see, how much leeway have I got here? Here we go. Ha! Yeah, I don't think this is happening. Yeah, it bleeds through the back here as well. Unless I just cover this all with wall and don't put any windows there. Or even put windows and use these bars as part of it. Yeah. tell you what, we'll leave it there. We'll see what we can do with it. Obviously it looks completely ridiculous right now, but I suppose the main issue is, can I fix this plane fighting here? Let's see. Do that. I suppose I want come into about there. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. It's actually got to not be in this curve at all. Which probably means it's going to stick out this side now. Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting idea, but I don't think it's going to work. We'll see. This area here is a bit flat as well. I might expand this whole area out into a little pier that comes out like this. Have some gameplay on there. I'm just trying to think of something the player would want to go out there for. Because it's a little bit out of the way. I suppose it could make quite a nice entrance to the map, actually. You could start off in the boat in the water and climb up a ladder, say here, and get a nice view of the map. There's an idea. Okay. Right, let's carry on with this area. So let's see here, what do we want to do with this? Player comes in here. Could actually have a broken piece of floor here so the player can fall back into this area if they don't make the jump. That could be kind of cool. I've got to have this whole area here as playable. Have a window into this area. Some bars in it or something. That could be kind of awesome. I need to fit some more stairs in here somewhere to go up to the next floor, which is how they get onto the roof. Where am I going to put those? Unless I don't. I suppose I could put stairs in here. Have them link up here. And then the player has to do something in this room to open up the stair route, perhaps. Perhaps there's another combined door here. Choices, choices. And then the player would come out here. Then they'd have a couple of options on where to go next, so... But I want to direct them here. Well, let's flush out this bit a bit first, so I know what kind of space I've got. Yeah. So these floors are actually a little bit too small. I've mapped myself into a little bit of a corner because the floor here isn't tall enough for this room here. So you've got this problem now. It's going to feel really, really cramped in here. Really cramped. Unless I just get rid of these stairs and have this. It's probably an idea. Let me get rid of some of these brushes as well. So if I see, raise this up. What's going on here? And raise this up. Still looks kind of ugly. I could put a step in here somewhere. Raise this area up. Let's see. Yeah. Like so. This will actually want to be brick textured. To think what I want to do with these windows now, because I did want a little bit of a ledge here. So I'm going to have a step. In fact, this whole thing's gonna have to come in. in place first so we know what we're doing. Nice. Oh, I hate this stain here on this texture. It repeats really, really badly. What other choices do I have? It's still there on this one, really. Yeah, so I really should have given myself at least another 64 units of height between each floor. At least 64, maybe even more. It's going to feel really cramped in here now. I could just ditch this floor here and move everything else up. Another option. Definitely need to keep this top floor. I'm going to use that for sure. Let's see here. So this just about fits. Wonder if these curves are on the grid, these points here. That could be really tricky to get brushes to match up with. Only one way to find out, I guess. Of course they don't match up to the grid. None of Valve's models match up to the grid. God damn it. Let's see here. Let's get this in position. So there's a fairly thick outline they've got there. Oh, wait a minute, where's my actual... Where is this brush? Ah. Yeah, this is going to be a Z fighting with that. Son of a bitch. Are you really going to notice that though? Probably. See what it looks like in game, I guess. Oh hey, that's the wrong direction, there we go. I have to see what it looks like in game. Speaking of which, I should probably compile. And texture this so we get a better idea. And that is a tiny brush. Should be okay though, it's on grid. Where are we? There we are. Alright. Let's just make sure missed anything that I should have made detail. Probably these. Maybe not that. There's a detail. Okay. It shouldn't take too long to compile. A minute or so. Can read chat. Oh, then again, my PC's really slow, so maybe I can't read chat. I can never set up hammer as in the assets. Where could I get a helpful tutorial? Strike von Nice. Do you mean that when you load up hammer there's no models in the model browser? Or something like that? Is that what you mean? Because Valve recently moved hammer to the Steam pipe format, so you don't use the Source SDK launcher anymore from Steam. You just run hammer directly from the bin folder inside Half-Life 2. Maybe that could be your problem. Alright. Oops. Can't spell.
Your dungeon floor is lovely. Order your minions to jump up and down.
No clip, get my suit. Okay, yeah, so this area is quite dark. I don't think people are going to notice that. Or maybe there. Yeah, that's plain fighting a bit. Same on both sides. Aside from that though, it looks pretty clean. I like the window itself. Okay. I actually quite like the lighting in here, even without any lighting added. Just the ambient light here looks quite nice. Obviously I've done absolutely nothing with the skybox yet. There is a water brush in the skybox, but hasn't been matched up to this or anything yet. It actually looks really bad right now. So can you make that jump? Probably can. See, I'm thinking destroyed ceiling here, so the player has to jump when they and they come over here. And then if they fail, it's just a short hop back. And then have this here be a room with a view into this main hall here. I need to build this out a little bit more and decide what's going to happen here. Oh. These crates are meant to be hidden under here, one of them's popped out. Yeah. You can see here the skybox needs work, so you can see the water in the skybox, and it's breaking everything right now, so to fix that. I have got a smoke volume in the sky here, so you can see some, you probably can't see it very well, but there are some clouds, and just adds a little bit of atmosphere around here. And of course you've got the distance fog as well. Yeah, I might get rid of all this stuff here because I don't really want it anymore. Yeah, I need to add something here as well. Piece of gameplay. Light coming into here now, good. I don't know about the shape of this building. I don't think it's quite combine enough. Maybe it's the roof, looks a bit silly. I can't decide what it is. Maybe it just needs some more kind of wall models to help blend it in with the actual building more. That looks nice though. Might have to add a lighting origin to this this model. That's not clipping through the wall anywhere, so that actually looks okay. Yeah, this skybox water is a definite work in progress. I need to fix water shaders in Half-Life suck, especially the underwater ones where you got this really close fog. Oh, it just looks awful. I might have to put a light blocker on the surface of the water here so the sunlight doesn't come down under here. Just light it separately, because it looks so terrible. Oh, this fog is so bad. I'm sure it's written into the shader material, but you can probably change it. I might do that. Write a custom VMT for this water. A much further fog plane. Because it looks, oh, it's awful. Have to put some lighting in here as well at some point. Yeah, and I really need to decide what I'm going to do with this room. I kind of want to have a section as well where you kind of go into kind of waist high water, perhaps down here somewhere, like almost like a catacombs type section. Yeah, that looks fine. trying to decide if I want to add another barricade, combine barricade to this side as well. So I need some way for the player to get inside to come up. Maybe they do it from down here. There's like a lift here that just goes straight up the middle of the thing. What do these look like from the back? Okay, they are modelled, so I could have windows inside where you can see out. Then you kind of let out here. You get a really nice view from up here at the whole level. Definitely going to have to be some kind of gunship fight up here. It's just begging for it. Gonna have to put some railings here though, that could be really annoying. You fall off and die. Perfect. Fix my bodge job. Yeah, I wonder if we start the level out here. That could look really cool. Have the pier come out quite far. Kind of like a docking area where ships would, you know, moor up. That'll look really nice. And you walk inland like this. Start exploring. Got to decide what's going to be on the back of the island here as well. How many days have I got? I've got 5 days. I think 20th is the cut-off. I'll have to double check. I might just have to, well, it depends, I don't know how much time I can put into this. Might just have to leave some areas a little bit dull. Maybe just cut out the whole catacombs area. Yeah. Oh, I know what this thing needs. Probably just needs some of these panels like this on the sides to... That'll look really cool, I think. That's probably what has to happen there. Of course, we've got to model this underwater bit as well. Add some secrets. So I'll probably bring this buttress here, probably bring it down, say 64 units or so, then have a little hole in it that the player can swim into, and some crates or something. Spoilers. Might increase the light map resolution on this brush as well to get some shadows from this grate. That look quite nice. Alright. So someone asked what sort of architectural theme are you going for? Yeah, basically the plan is a kind of disused... I was going for a kind of Soviet sea fort. I actually had a picture somewhere. Oh man, where did I put it? It might be on my Pinterest. I had a kind of visual reference photo I was working from at the very, very start. Let's see here. Hopefully I put it on my Pinterest, otherwise it would take me ages to find. Let's see here. Oh, some of these are amazing as well, some of these photos. Let's see. Nope. Oh, maybe I didn't put it on here. Oh, that's gonna suck. Can't show you guys. Ah, god damn it. No, I didn't put it on here. Damn it. Yeah, I usually I can't speak. I usually use a lot of photo reference when I'm just building out the level to kind of get basic shapes of what I'm interested in. So this kind of thing would probably fit. So I've got some arches here, some brickwork, so stuff like that. I'll probably steal the front of this for part of the map because I really like that. But generally I just kind of steal stuff from all over and then just kind of build it out from there. There's a great Reddit page actually called Abandoned Porn. And it's just pictures of just abandoned castles, abandoned kind of industrial works, all kinds of stuff. There's some great reference in here for Half-Life 2 style stuff. Not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more kind of a... I'm sure I found the picture in here that I was working from, but I was probably buried under pages and pages of stuff now, so... Yeah. Where am I going? Here we are. Alright. Which way's the light coming in? That way. Okay. Probably want some of that in this area as well. Let's cut this brush up a bit. Let's see there. Quite nice, I think. Definitely finish off this walled area, so I've got an idea of what I'm doing here. Could have this room's theme be like a communication centre, so we can have lots of like desks and things in here. It depends what kind of props I can find for it. I'm just trying to keep to Half-Life 2 props. So yeah, we'll have to see what we can find there. So I should work with this a little bit. need some more stairs here. How far do we have to go? Quite far. Okay. Should really be making these things solid. Like so. Hopefully we've got enough room here to make it look good. Oops. Ah, perfect. Now I just want to something like that. That there. That brick texture I found earlier. Where did it go? Yeah. It's bigger than I need it to be, it is, isn't it? Be why that's not working. There we go. Alright, and now I want something to hold these stairs together. Sixteen's a bit big for this. Something like that. Then we just that a valid shape? Apparently it is. Looks a bit weird. Don't like that there though. Change that. I'll do it for now. Ah, interesting. Could hide a little secret in here. That's what I love about just blocking out a level very simply at the start like this. It's good for so many different reasons. One of them is which is nice little accidents, like forgetting to plug up a hole here and it's suddenly like, huh, I could put a secret in here, that'd be quite cool. Just have a wall coming across here, swim in here, come around and you've got a nice little room in here. You could hide a secret area in. And coming from a predominantly Quake background, I always look for secret areas when I'm mapping. Just, I could hide something in there, could hide something in there. It's always fun to do that. What am I going to do about this ceiling? That is the question. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. I want to put some models in here just so I don't forget to put them in later. But find them first. I know it's in here somewhere. Well, that's kind of nice. I'm going to use that at some point. That's it. What about this? Okay, that's a bit bigger than I thought it was. Maybe can use it in the main hall though. Oh my god, if it fits to the ceiling, that'd be the most amazing accident ever. Holy shit. Okay, that's kind of awesome. To do something with the top here. In fact, I'll just do this. That's kind of funny. I don't know about that actually, I might have to move these pillars now. That's a bit too close, it looks a bit silly. Yeah, we'll keep that for now. Now back to what I was supposed to be doing. I'm sure it's called... There we are, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I want. Probably want some of these outside as well. I can do that later. Just want to get them in the map so I don't forget. Let's see, any more questions? Thanks for the reference tip. Yeah, no problem. There's plenty of other places around the web which, yeah, just Google image search especially as well is fantastic. It's always a good idea to get visual reference for the kind of stuff you want. I've got a huge folder on my hard disk just full of reference pictures of absolutely everything. Some people like to kind of split up to kind of, you know, sci-fi, abandoned, fantasy, real world, you know, all this stuff, and have different folders for all different stuff. I just like to have it all in one folder, because if I'm looking through something, say I'm building this map here and I'm looking for kind of real world abandoned buildings, right? And then I'll suddenly come across a sci-fi piece, but I'll notice something in it, like perhaps a certain architectural element or, you know, something which I thought, you know what, that'll work in my map. So you really don't want to limit yourself by categories, I find. I just like to look through everything until I find stuff I like. It doesn't really matter where it comes from. Yeah, I'd really love to find the photo reference I used, because basically I copied the kind of front of this building here. I copied from photo reference almost exactly, and even the big tower here was part of it, and the side here with the rounded edge. But then everything else from there on out I just kind of built myself once I had a rough idea of what I was looking for. Okay, so what we're going to do with this, got a giant hole here. Could have a little puzzle here actually. I might just do something simple here with the puzzle area. Let's see. It's not going through any brushes here, is it? Oh yeah, it is. No, it isn't. So let's have a bit of that. You can come down a bit more. Like so. Just a minute, I'm not too sure about the song. Let's go to the next one. Get a little bit nuts.
It's the other way around.
dirty. Okay, here we want a fence. What fence do we want? The broken fence. This one. Broken fence is too big. We want a different fence. Maybe I want this fence. Yep, I want this fence. That's a little bit too thin. Find the perfect fence. What about this? Now, you know what? We'll keep this one. We'll just build some walls. Oops, wrong cut. Not sure about this song either.
Спите и не дремлете. Вы перешли на зеленую поляну, покрытую мягкой травой. Вы сняли ботинки, а потом носки, и ваши ступни касаются зеленой травы. Вам хочется присесть для того, чтобы быть поближе к траве. Ваша голова наклоняется к земле. Чудесный, мягкий, обволакивающий сон.
Of course, you really want to make sure that your fence is on the bloody floor. That helps too.
Тяжелыми и непослушными. В вашей голове вертятся розовые, мягкие, поролоновые сны. Водка я!
What do I want to do with this? Do it go all the way around? I think I do. Ah, this bloody metal thing, what the hell is that? I don't want it. Maybe I don't want it then. It's in the way of my mooring clamps as well. We'll see. Put some stuff behind there. Like, well, let's have a look what we can put here. Don't want another fence. Yeah, lockers, ladders, barrels, an overpass, probably not. Some swings, no. Ooh. That fence is quite nice. Let's leave that in the map for later on. Oh god. Moving all my brushes around. Don't want. There we go. That's a horse statue. Probably don't want that either. Let's try something here. It's probably going to look silly, but you don't know until you try, do you? I quite like it actually. Let's keep it. Okay, so we've still got to make this section here. Oh, I had to fix the, Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. I see the problem here with the flickering texture. Let's not select all of them because that's just a mess. Alright. It's this vertex here that's causing the problem. Oh, where am I going to put it though? There's nothing else even close. Yeah, that's a definite gap you can see in there now. God damn it. Come on, Valve, really? You could at least make your model curves on the grid. God damn it.